The wait is finally over for OpenAI's most advanced models, but it wasn't a straightforward path. The Trump administration played a direct role in delaying the public rollout of GPT 5.6 Sol, Terra, and Luna, citing cybersecurity concerns, before ultimately lifting those restrictions. This policy intervention highlights the increasing scrutiny and government involvement in frontier AI. We'll dive into the details of this significant development and more. This is TSL Byte Sized, your daily AI news brief for Thursday, July 9, 2026. Let's get into it. Our top story today centers on the highly anticipated public release of OpenAI's GPT 5.6 models Sol, Terra, and Luna, which are now globally available as of Thursday. However, this rollout follows a significant policy intervention by the Trump administration, which had initially requested a delay. According to The Hill, the administration had asked OpenAI to postpone the public release of GPT 5.6 due to cybersecurity concerns, a move that temporarily halted the widespread availability of these advanced AI capabilities. This request came after an initial limited preview for a select group of partners. Axios reports that the Trump administration has now officially lifted those restrictions, paving the way for OpenAI to proceed with its wide release this week after additional testing. OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman confirmed the public availability in a post on X late Tuesday, simply stating, "Happy building." This sequence of events underscores the growing influence of government oversight on the development and deployment of cutting-edge AI, particularly concerning national security and data integrity. The initial delay and subsequent green light illustrate a dynamic regulatory environment that frontier AI developers must navigate. Shifting gears to another major player, Google DeepMind is targeting July 17th for the general availability of its Gemini 3.5 Pro model, according to Tech Times. This highly anticipated release is significant because Google DeepMind chose to rebuild the model entirely from scratch, rather than simply iterating on previous versions. This ambitious undertaking suggests a substantial architectural overhaul aimed at delivering enhanced performance and capabilities. The decision to rebuild from the ground up indicates Google's commitment to pushing the boundaries of its foundational AI models, potentially addressing previous limitations or incorporating new research breakthroughs. Developers are keenly awaiting this release, as it will introduce a fresh set of tools and functionalities for integrating advanced AI into their applications. The July 17th target date places Gemini 3.5 Pro in the competitive window, converging with other major AI model events this month, as noted by Tech Times. In a critical development concerning AI security, China has issued a stern warning regarding specific versions of Anthropic's Claude code. CNBC reports that Chinese authorities have identified potential backdoor vulnerabilities within these particular iterations of the AI model. The concern is that these vulnerabilities could allow sensitive information to be exfiltrated to a remote server without explicit user consent or knowledge. This warning from China highlights the ongoing global anxieties surrounding the security and integrity of advanced AI systems, especially when deployed in sensitive environments. Such vulnerabilities could pose significant risks for data privacy, national security, and intellectual property if exploited. While the specific versions of Claude code and the exact nature of the backdoors were not fully detailed in the report, this announcement will undoubtedly prompt closer scrutiny of AI models for hidden security flaws and could influence future international AI collaboration and deployment policies. Meta is making strides in its AI offerings with a significant update to its Muse Spark model, now at version 1.1, and has released a developer version. According to Axios, Meta's Alexander Wang stated that Muse Spark 1.1 promises substantial improvements, particularly in coding capabilities and the handling of longer, more complex tasks. This enhancement aims to make the model more robust and versatile for a wider range of applications. The focus on improved coding suggests Meta is targeting developers who integrate AI into software development workflows, potentially streamlining code generation, debugging, and project management. Additionally, the ability to handle longer tasks indicates advancements in context window management and sustained reasoning, which are critical for applications requiring extensive data processing or multi-step problem solving. The release of a dedicated developer version underscores Meta's strategy to foster a broader ecosystem around its AI models, encouraging external innovation and adoption. In a brisk update, Google's new AI Overview feature is facing considerable criticism. According to an opinion piece in the New York Times, the article argues that what used to be a meandering journey of discovery on the internet is now an immediate arrival at your destination, raising concerns about the depth and breadth of information users encounter. This critique highlights ongoing debates about the impact of generative AI on traditional search and information consumption. Before I let you go, keep an eye on the ripple effects of OpenAI's GPT 5.6 public release. How will developers leverage these newly available models, and what new applications will emerge now that the policy hurdle has been cleared? Also, mark your calendars for July 17th, as Google's Gemini 3.5 Pro is set to make its debut, bringing a completely rebuilt architecture to the forefront of the AI landscape. That is TSL Byte Sized for Thursday, July 9th, 2026. We covered the policy shifts behind OpenAI's GPT 5.6 release, Google's rebuilt Gemini 3.5 Pro, and critical security warnings from China. Find the show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts. See you tomorrow.